It's the Rhode Island Interscholastic League on Kent County's Classic Rock, I-105.5 and 1450 AM. Now it's time for the Dance Place pregame show. Dance Place, home of delicious pizza, pasta, steaks, and ale. 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Now here's Hall of Fame broadcaster John Parenti.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Masnicki Field, the top part of the hill, on a rather comfortable afternoon/evening, as the West Warwick Wizards and the Portsmouth Patriots are about to do battle here in an intersectional game. Portsmouth Division I team comes in with a record of 5-0, total honor for the Wizards, who come in at 2-3, but nonetheless, they're geared up and ready to go for this one against the guys from the East Bay. Not very many fans from the East Bay on here yet. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 12. Which means traffic on the bridge must be pretty pathetic. So the Wizards looking to avoid losing another one to drop one to South Kingstown 14-12. They will again be without their star running back Nick Andrew-Chow. But Nate Petrarca will be able to take his place. We'll talk more about Nick and introduce you to Mike Green's fill-in in just a moment.
How's it going?
5.5, legendary 1550 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
So those of you who have been following West Warwick football for the past several years know the names, know the players, know the rosters inside and out because you're West Warwick Wizards fans. So last year, the Wizards had a defensive end and tight end who was par excellence. I'm talking about Christian Briggs. And because we can't put him in uniform, we decided we let him fill in for Mike Green tonight. It is so good to have you. I hope you have some fun.
Great to be here, John. It's good to be back, and let's look for a nice Wizards win tonight, huh?
Let's talk about you first. Let's talk about your Rhode Island college career.
Yeah, so I'm up at Rhode Island College right now. I'm studying special education, and I'm on the indoor and outdoor track team. So we've been lifting, getting ready for indoor season, starting up in early December, late November.
You throw, right?
I do. I throw the weight indoor and the hammer outdoor.
Must be fun. And it is a lot of fun at the next level.
Very fun.
Are you noticing a difference now already?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, heavier weights in college, obviously, but it is different. You know, I'm getting that itch, that football itch, you know. This is the weather kind of starts to turn, you know, October football, meaningful football. It's different not going to practice every day from 4 to 6:30. So
you've been following this team all season long. What do they need to win?
Yeah, 100%. You know, defense has to step up. You know, Luke Gallo, great defensive end. He played the backside of me last year. But obviously, I'm former DN, former tight end. The game's won up front. You know, you go from a different team last year. You played South Kingston. They're going to bash the ball. What a fullback dive, what a buck sweep. And now you go to Portsmouth, who's very different. They're about to spread. They'll go to the eye a little bit, but expect to see a lot of speed option. Coheney's a great quarterback, played against him last year. Sanderson, the running back, it's a great duo. They're going to run a lot of speed option and try to read the ends, Thomas and Gallo. So look for that and look for the outside backers playing the pitch.
Nick Andrew-Chow's out. Nate Petrarca is in once again this week. Nate had a great weekend last week.
Yeah, 100%. Nick's a big loss, you know, tough kid, really tough kid. And I've talked to Nick, very close to Nick. It stinks that he's on the sidelines, and he feels like he's letting his team down, but he's going to get healthy. He's going to come back. Petrarca, great running back. You know, north to south guy. He's going to run the power very well, going to run the dive well. Not going to really make a guy miss in the open field, but he'll put his shoulder down. And for this game where, you know, Portsmouth's going to load the box, they're going to go 7-1, 6-2 defense, you're going to need a guy who's willing to take the big hits, him, Bullier, and the fullback. And you need those guys to get ready to run north to south.
We will be back with more of the Dance Place pregame show with our trip around the Interscholastic game in a moment. here on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
It's the Rhode Island Interscholastic. Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Your trip around the Interscholastic League brought to you by Sandy Motors on Sandy Motor Road in Coventry. For a great deal on a used vehicle, stop by and see Johnny Mack at Sandy Motors. Tonight in the Interscholastic League, Cranston West is at South Kingstown. A good one in Lincoln tonight as they take on the Johnston Panthers. East Providence and Pawtucket, two teams that West Warwick defeated. Those two East Providence. Two teams that West Warwick plays in divisional play. Playing in Pawtucket tonight at Max Reed Field. Coventry Oakers have an action tonight against Mount Pleasant. That one starts in about a half hour from now. Hope is at Pontiac. East Greenwich is at Pilgrim. Nice one at Classical tonight. The Westerly Bulldogs moving up, playing Division I Central at Classical tonight. Excuse me. Middletown is at Cranston. East Cumberland is taking a ride to Salem, New Hampshire. Moses Brown is at Rogers tonight. And East Greenwich, actually West Greenwich, I should say, has defeated Tiverton 1-0. Tiverton is forfeited out of its season. Didn't know if you knew that.
Yeah, good. A lot of good football being played around the state right now.
Tomorrow, Woonsocket and Burrillville, that one should be a barn burner as well.
Listen, we saw Burrillville, well-coached football team. Woonsocket, very scrappy.
Last night, Charahoe lost to Mount Hope 28-6. Central Falls took care of Tollgate 34-6. We are getting ready for the playing of the national anthem and the kickoff of tonight's game between West Warwick and Portsmouth. More coming up on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
Hey, it's Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Thinking of refreshing or reinventing your home? Don't wait. Renovate now with a home equity line from Washington Trust. Borrow at a special low rate and access your funds whenever you need them. But don't delay. While home improvements last for years, this offer is for a limited time. Visit washtrust.com and lock in a low home equity line rate for unlimited possibilities. Washington Trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Lil Rhodey Storage at 100 Pulaski Street. Lil Rhodey Storage is a state-of-the-art, climate-controlled self-storage facility with direct entry and easy walk-in access. It is secured, alarmed, and camered for all your storage and safety needs. Indoor vehicle storage and warehousing is available too. Finally, a local storage facility close to home. It's Lil Rhodey Storage. For more information, you can call 401-615-5100. Lil Rhodey Storage, 100 Pulaski Street, West Warwick.
The distinctive and delicious flavors of Italy are now available for lunch at Pat's Italian Restaurant in Coventry. Take time out from your busy day and enjoy all of the great dishes at Pat's, featuring homemade pasta, Pat's famous tomato sauce, stylish salads, great appetizers, and zesty drinks. And Pat's is serving dinner daily at 4:30. Pat's Italian Restaurant, 650 Nooseneck Hill Road in Coventry. Check out the complete menu at coventry.patsitalian.com.
5-0 Portsmouth comes in with their white uniforms of travel, red numerals, red pants, white helmets with Patriot logo. They will be moving from the east end zone to the west. The Wizards, who will be kicking off to Portsmouth in their home black uniforms, orange numerals, black helmets, traditional orange face guards, black pants. They are ready to go here at Masnicki Field. And we welcome you to our broadcast. Christian Briggs alongside, actually not alongside. He's standing behind me in the traditional Mike Green position. Joe Sanderson, Aiden Kahini back there for the Patriots. And we are ready to go as the Wizards kick from our left to your right. A little pooch kick, little bubble on the kickoff. It's recovered by Portsmouth, I believe, yeah. At the 49, so it was long enough, the onside kick attempt.
Yeah, that's you don't really see that often, but best athlete, Kohini out back to his turn. That's one thing for Morgan. They're telling Morgan all we can practice. Do not kick the ball to 3. Do not kick the ball to 4. Do not let them make a play. Keep the ball out of their hands as long as possible.
Here's the way they'll stack up Portsmouth offensively. We'll have Aurelius Brockman, the center, Steve Harvey, and Tom DeRosiers are the guards. Hayden August and Logan Aka Lumpy Peters are the tackles. There's your interior. Aiden Kahidi is the quarterback. Joe Sanderson, the tail. The H-back is Chase Blythe. And the slot man is Jackson Hackley on 1st and 10 at their own 49. Second man through and 1-2 yards for Sanderson before he's taken down by Johnny Sacco and DeMar Blue. Luke Gallo is there too.
Very common. They're going to start off in that eye. You're going to try to get the ball moving, impose their will on the ground. But as this game opens up, you're going to see them go spread, go to the 2x2 in the gun.
And Kahidi likes to sling it.
100%. He can throw that. Listen, he's a great runner, but listen, he can swing the ball. Do not get fooled by his athleticism.
We have lots of stories about Keith McDonald, the head coach of the Portsmouth Patriots, who's now in his 37th year coaching high school football. I remember him as a catcher for his dad's old American Legion baseball team. Man in motion is the slot man Hackley. They come second man through again, and good hold that time for Sanderson around the left end. He'll pick up a first down around the 40, 38-yard line or so.
Yeah, great play design. Get the guy in motion, get the leverage on the outside. Come down, crack down on that D end with the tackle. Listen, that's easy yards, easy first down.
For West Warwick, the defensive tackles are Brody Machino and Delvin Polanco. Luke Gallo and Avery Thomas on the D ends. The middle linebacker is Devon Bollier.
Yeah, I would like to see Gallo there, keep his leverage, or was the other side end there at Thomas. Keep your leverage on that tackle. You cannot get caught inside.
Avery Thomas has the big hole to fill, the big shoes to fill of the man that's sitting behind me. 1st and 10 Portsmouth. Got a wide to the right side. That's Jack Sanderson. Once again, in motion goes Hackley. Once again, they go opposite this time. And a big hole again for Sanderson. Broke free. Brings it down to about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. So that is a 32-yard gain.
Hey, listen, that same thing. Bring that motion. They're expecting the toss, and you come back with the GT counter on the backside. They caught the backside D end and the backside linebacker sleeping. That's what happened. Sanderson's a good athlete. You cannot let that happen.
So it's 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
10:44.
And the Wizards
in the first quarter.
In danger of giving up a touchdown in the first couple of minutes. Right now, we're at the 10:35 mark. Right, Kahini looks. Again, the eye behind him. Hackley on the slot right side. Once again, they go. Big hole, right guard, touchdown, Portsmouth.
Sanderson with a touchdown for Portsmouth.
And that's about as easy as it gets. It's straight dive, block down. Take the fullback, put him right in the Mike linebacker, run right behind him. It's as easy as that. If you can't stop Sanderson and you can't stop the I formation, they're going to sit in that and they're going to run it into each other. And West Warwick hasn't shown they can stop it. They're in the 4-3. A change has to be made. They got to bring an extra backer, bring an extra D tackle. But Something's got to happen. Something's got to change.
Brockman and Harvey provided the big hole. Jacob Labonte trying the extra point. The place, the hold, the snap, it's up, it's good.
Sophomore Jake Labonte with the extra point.
It took a minute and 40 seconds for the Patriots to get on the board. Portsmouth leads West Warwick 7-0 on 915.5. The legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Wayne Miller was once an outstanding three-sport athlete at West Warwick High. His teammates always knew they could count on Wayne to lead them to victory. Nowadays, Kent County counts on Wayne for quality electrical service for jobs both large and small. Miller Electric is one of the area's top providers of quality electrical work. Whether it's a new home installation, a complete rewiring, or major electrical repairs, call Miller Electric at 828-0087. Get that electrical job done right the first time. Miller Electric, 828-0087.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
Smith leads by the score of 7-0. And Labonte ready to kick again. This one will go long and into the end zone for a touchback, and West Warwick on the 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. So if you're the Wizards, you keep your cool. You're trying to get as much as you can offensively here. You're trying to shorten the field.
Yeah, listen, it's about responding. You can't, as a run-first team that we are, this is where Nate Crono's got to go in the huddle and say, listen, all right, bad things happen. They scored quick, but we got to go score and keep this a ball game because West Warwick's not a team to play behind. We want to bash the ball, and if you want to do that, you got to go score here right now, get up to an early start.
Isaiah Allen brings him out. He's got the Mount Palou. And Nate Petrarca in the backfield on 1st and 10. It'll be Petrarca who gets the ball. He's got a nice little hole, and he picks up about a half a dozen or so about the 26-yard line.
That's the play, man. That's what we lived on last year. That's power. It's down with the tackle, kick with the fullback, wrap with the guard. That's Machino pulling, looking for the clean color. That's our bread and butter. You expect to see that play a lot more tonight.
Nate Corona. It is senior year quarterbacking the Wizards. Isaiah Allen is the center. Tavian Culhane and Brody Machino on the guards. Dudley Cooper and Delvin Polanco, who's a good 2A player for the Wizards, are the tackles. So on 2nd down and 4, Petrarca again, close to first down yardage. Oh, so sorry, that's Bollier. Now we're having this conversation. Do you call it Bollier like I do in Arctic? Do you call it Booyah like others call it? It's Devon. All you have to say Devon.
We call him Devon. We call him Bug. In football, that's a nice little belly play where you pick the toss underneath. Listen, it's good yardage. Keep feeding him the rock.
We get the Portsmouth defensively as well. Jeff King blew his whistle, but now we're ready to go. Corona over Allen. Conventional set is Petrarca for the tailback spot, maybe a yard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Portsmouth Patriots there defensively to make the stop. 2nd down and 11.
And here's the issue the Wizards are going to face tonight is Portsmouth's in the 6-2 defense. They got 8 in the box. They also have the safety walk down. They're basically running into a 9-man box. It's tough with a numbers game when you basically got to say, all right, our guys got to be better than yours. So that's one missed block away from being a tackle force that you just saw.
Depending on the need, Keith McDonald told me yesterday he may go 9 in the box, be the 5 linemen and 4 linebackers or vice versa. Now on 2nd down and 11, Corona. I think he bumped into his ball carrier. And nothing to do with there either. Patriots are right there.
Yeah, those defensive ends for Portsmouth, they are flying up the field. Expect Coach West to come back at some point, maybe not this drive, but next drive with the trap. Exploit them because they're running up the field. They're playing that toss.
It's a very strong front four, too, with Chase Place and Nick Colantonio on the defensive ends and Jenkins and August, 2-way linemen playing in the defensive tackle spots. It's Hackley, Brandarts, Colna, and Sanderson who scored the touchdown in the linebacking core, and McMullen, Paris, and Kudo deep for Portsmouth. So it's 3rd down now and 11 to go for the Wizards, and we'll see if Nick Corona puts it up as he surveys the situation. Portsmouth looked like a down 7. It's thrown into the flat left side. It is complete, but an immediate takedown on that far side of the field. That was Colantuono on the stop, and it's 4th down. A gain of 3.
trying to catch that corner sleeper on the backside with the slant. I would have liked the waggle there from Coach West. We've seen Gallo eat on that play, but he went with the quick slant, didn't prevail.
Silas McMullen drops back in dual safety formation to the 40-yard line as Zach Morgan readies to punt. Snap and the kick. This will be taken at the 35-yard line by McMullen. Brings it to the near side, across midfield to the 49-yard line. Taken down by a host of Wizards. It'll be 1st and 10 Portsmouth when we come back. So, with the score, 7-0 Portsmouth, 7:15 left to play in the period. We'll pause on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
Patriots second possession, 1st and 10. Again, they go to Sanderson. He'll go right up the middle and pick up 5, maybe 6 to the 44-yard line of the Wizards.
There's abusing that backside B gap, opposite of that's Bashino's side of the B gap.
We'll call it 2nd and 5, a long 5. With the ball at the 44. Keith McDonald was the subject of a Channel 12 story about 3 years ago when he was diagnosed with bone cancer. He has staged an unbelievable fight. He is fine on those sidelines. And like I said, his 37th, he just celebrated his 60th birthday, which I can't believe because he caught against my teams. That whole thing means I'm getting old. Hackley goes in motion. He gets the pitch, bringing the ball to the far side of the field. Got a block, has a first down and more along the far sidelines. Finally taken out of bounds at about the 28.
Pitch right to Jackson Hackley.
Hey, listen, we said in the pregame, Portsmouth guy is 4. Sanderson is their guy. I mean, obviously with the quarterback 3, but you need to stop 4. If you can't stop the toss, if you can't stop the dive, they're going to sit in this formation until there's a stop made. And West Warwick showed not much that they can do to stop with the motion and that quick toss on the perimeter.
Bring out the binocular again. And this time Hackley will set up on the left side. Sanderson and Blythe in the backfield. And Sanderson again gets the ball. Got hit at the line of scrimmage. Might have fallen forward for a couple.
Great job by Bertie Machino there, beating the double team, getting over the top of it, and catching the shoelace of Sanderson to limit the gain to 2.
At this rate, he'll get 25, 30 carries. But I think he's used to it. All right, Kennedy comes in and gets the play call from Keith McDonald. And now brings out his offense.
Here it is.
The Blythe and Hackley looks like a double slot formation on the right side. Sanderson is slotted off on the left. No motion. Finally, the giveaway and 3 or 4 yard gain, maybe 5 to the 25-yard line or so.
Little power read. Kahini keeping it off the motion. Great job from the defensive tackles, following their guards and not being complacent, playing their keys, getting in the backfield.
Polanco was the first one to get his arms around Kahini after the 3-yard gain. So now it's 3rd down and 5. Hackley deploys slot left. Tandem now, right next door to Kahini. And the ball dropped on by Sanderson. He did not get a very good exchange. Fell on it at the 30-yard line.
Listen, great job from the Wizards there. You hope to capitalize on those loose balls, but listen, 4th down, you got them in a good spot. Hunker down, let's play some good defense.
7 yards to go.
No huddle on 4th and 7.
Same
Do
play.
you maybe quick game here? No, they just run the same play. Nice fake. And a pass. They ran a flea flicker. That went from Kahidi over to Sanderson, the other Sanderson, Jack, for the completion and a first down. That play developed as quickly as I could get it out of my mouth.
418.
Listen, playing DN, that's the number one rule. You saw Petrarca get caught. If you're not blocked, you are not that good. You are unblocked for a reason. They ran the reverse. Petrarca got caught inside. No one on the edge. If Sanderson wanted to, he could have ran that for another 15 yards, but he found Kahini up the sideline, got caught. Got to stay home on the backside.
Dusk falling on Harnick Hill. Patriots falling on the Wizards here. Kanidi has Blythe by his right side. On the gun, there's the hand that goes to Hackley. He's got good running room, and he is close to a first down. Inside the 5 or thereabouts.
We've seen Portsmouth. They have some fast kids. These kids can run. They have. It's been all Sanderson, Kahini, and Sanderson. Sanderson, Kahini, and Hackley. But there's been, listen, you had the 2 good plays on second and third down, but still, it's been all Portsmouth from here on.
Blythe is playing more of an H-back as I look at it in the binocular here.
Second and 4.
He is set up right now. He is set up between the guard and tackle on the left side. See him?
Expect to run on that left side using the leverage.
Kahini looks. He's going to throw. He's going to toss it up into the end zone. It is incomplete.
Great coverage from Jones there. Man up. That's defensive coordinator Gabe Vieira saying, "I trust my corner." And listen, there it is.
Big opportunity here for Schultz, Castaldi, Petrarca, and Price in that secondary. So it's 3rd and 4 and whistles blow with 2:50 left to play in the first period. The Wizards down. West Bennington takes a timeout, so will we. Timeout on the field here at Arctic Hill. Wizards trail Portsmouth 7-0.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200 or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
Back at Maznicki Field, Kanini late to get out of the field. As it's now 4th and 6 for Portsmouth, leading 7-0. 3rd and 4 at the 6. Thank you, Boots.
Yep.
That's why he's here, gang. Keeping the old man honest. Kennedy, keeper, trying to find some running room right side, and he is close.
There's that speed option I was talking about in the pregame. He had the option to go to Sanderson. The linebacker, I think that was in the front side, Gianni Sacco. And so he played the pitch. Quarterback came right underneath. At 6 points for the Patriots.
And there's another 6 points there by Adam Coheny.
Took him a while to call it.
Yeah, I agree.
Bringing the tally.
I was watching whoever the umpire down there. There was no call. I didn't see anybody put their arms up.
I didn't see anybody put their arms up. I saw Greg Gunzoff change the score.
Labonte for the extra point out of the hold of Kennedy. He lets it fly, and it is good.
The extra point is good.
2 touchdowns in the first 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Patriots 14, Wizards nothing on I-105.5. The legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
.245 showing on the clock. The Wizards now trailing 14-0 to a very good, very solid Portsmouth Patriots team.
And on our clock.
This team is 5-0. All right, this one's short, high, and taken at the 25-yard line. Heading upfield and a smack. Try to tell you who it was.
Now, here's when Nate Corona, the quarterback, your team captain, the guy you've been leading on all training camp, needs to come together. He's got to tell his team, hey, listen, let's go get it done. He got to talk to his O-line, talk to the guard, the tackle, the center, talk to Petrarca. You got to get your team together and go make this a ball game because we haven't shown that we can stop Portsmouth yet. So you got to look to go score.
I think it was Evan Medeiros who accepted the kickoff, one of the upbacks. Agreed, Guns? First and 10, West Warwick. And again, they try right tackle slide and not much doing here for Petrarca. He'll get the ball out to the 30 or so. 35 maybe? The 30.
Taking a play out of Portsmouth playbook there. Bringing the motion, getting an extra blocker. And it's Gallo making a great block in the end, wrapping up inside. Nice, solid first down, gain of 3 or 4.
What a 4-yard wizard game.
Luke Gallo has had a breakout year. He's had a tremendous year. Good player last year, playing opposite end to you. But he has really had a nice year. And his brother Michael is coming. So it's second down and 6 for West Warwick. And Corona will try it himself. He'll go to that same hole, but he won't get much.
Yeah, a little GT counter play there. Just the defensive line from Portsmouth just beat our tackle to the hole. And going back to Luke Gallo there, I obviously good friends with Luke, played with him for 3 years. I talked to him after some games, like, hey, when did you grow hands? Like the kid never was a real receiving threat, and now he's got 4 or 5 touchdowns in the year. About 300 yards receiving. It's crazy. He's been Corona's new Bicky per se. Yeah.
Speaking of Bickies, we expect to see Carl Swanson here at halftime.
Yeah, listen, he's killing it up at AIC, doing his thing. One of my best friends, really doing his thing up there.
38, Baloo. Picked off. Was that Hackley?
Interception for Portsmouth, and they'll take over on downs.
Hackley brought it down to the 10-yard line.
Coach West down with the power pass there. We call that where you fake the power. They run so well. You're on the corner of the fade with the backside slant. Corona just pressure in his face because Portsmouth's in the 6-2. They're in the 7-1. They're bringing the heat. And we only got 5 blockers. So that's just a numbers game. The numbers going to win every time. Matt does not lie.
True that. And now flying on the Patriots brings the ball back to the 15-yard line. Make it the 20. We're going to be first and 10 for Portsmouth, leading 14-0. Here's the hand, and not much doing on first down as the Wizards are there to stop the entry by Sanderson.
Great job from Brady Machino, the senior captain of 55. He beats the block from the center, gets over his face, gets in the backfield. Big play, big stop. Second down. Now let's carry this over to second down here and make a big play. Hopefully stop the Patriots' assault on offense that this has been.
The flag is completely limp. There is no wind in an October evening here at Maznicki Field. Should be the last play of the first quarter here. Wizards trailing 14-0. Canidi again, this time has Blythe in the backfield. In front of Sanderson, who gets the ball, slithers his way through the line, and gets good yardage.
Short game by Portsmouth. Let's hear it for
down to the 13-yard line.
West Warwick High School cheerleading team.
Great job from Gianni Sacco filling the hole. Big third down here. Let's see how the Wizards defense responds.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. It's been all Patriots as they lead 14-0. over the West Warwick Wizards here on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Boomerang's Roadhouse is celebrating 5 years at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Boomerang's features award-winning burgers, wings, fresh smoked barbecue, pasta, and seafood too. Bring the gang to Boomerang's. Their family-friendly dining room and outdoor patio are perfect for groups of all sizes. And don't forget, Boomerang's has a huge 40-seat bar and lounge, great for watching sports. Boomerang's Roadhouse, 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. As we always say, like a boomerang, you'll be back. Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of pizza. The Pizza Nomad now offers delicious Detroit-style and New York-style pizza. Detroit-style, thick, crispy, chewy, rectangular crust with cheese to the edges, and the foldable, craveable, thin crust New York-style pizza. Forget about it. Just 2 more ways the Pizza Nomad helps you eat life to the fullest. Check out the full menu of salads, apps, calzones, craft burgers, grinders, and wraps, wood-fired flats, and mouth-watering pizza. Visit or call the Pizza Nomad, 291 Providence Street in West Warwick at 821-2106 and 718 Center of New England Boulevard in Coventry at 642-2677.
3 yards to go for the Wizards.
Back at Masnicki Field, it starts the second quarter. With Christian Briggs alongside, and of course, Johnny Boots is here. Mike Green is not. 3rd down and 3 as Kanini brings out his Patriot teammates with Hackley wide to right side. He will look that way. He will throw. It is complete at the 10-yard line. Got to the goal line, close to it. As Hackley was in motion.
It's a great pass from Kahini. That's the offensive coordinator over there for Portsmouth saying, all right, listen, we're in the eye. We're running the ball. Let's keep it true on the backside there. See if you can catch the corner sweeping. They did. That's a slant. It's a first down.
It's a 1st and goal, maybe a couple of yards away. If you're a Wizard fan, you're saying it's about 3 yards away, but it's not. Portsmouth knocking on the door for their 3rd score right here as Hackley sets up on the slot right side. Kennedy, long signal, long count. Now looks getting toward the end zone, then tucked it in and moved in for a Portsmouth touchdown.
For those Portsmouth Patriots.
That's 20.
That brings the score to Portsmouth 20, West Warwick 0.
It's a great run from number 2, Jackson Hackley, there out of Portsmouth with the jet sweep. Listen, the end up back front side, Luke Gallo fights the field. He cuts it right back underneath. There's no one in the backside B gap. That's a touchdown for the Patriots.
So once again, they bring out Labonte. His kick is up, and this one is true and good.
That's 21-0, 11-11 left.
So we have played all of 12 minutes and 49 seconds. And the Patriots have 3 scores. Portsmouth 21, West Warwick nothing. And I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
You know, I did just get a message from Mike Green. Yeah, he's ex-soft. Don't let Christian Briggs take my job.
Oh, listen, gotta love Mr. Green. We talk about football, listen, back in high school, every day at lunch talking about defense, how to beat speed option, how to beat wing T, drawn up on a freaking napkin in the lunchroom. Good times. Love you, Mr. Green.
Enjoy something in college time, Michael. There's another little squibber. Going to be picked up on one of the outbacks at the 34-yard line to the 35, to the 38, but no more as he's gang tackled by a host of white-clad Patriots. West Warwick can really use something going here.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if Coach West's drive brings out his 2x2 spread sets. You know, he's been in the eye. Now, I mean, there's been a few chunk plays, but nothing crazy. So, you know, I want to see if he utilizes other athletes. You know, you got Medeiros out there. You got Beck Castaldi, Ty Scholl, even Luke Gallo in the waggle. We got to get the ball moving. We got to spread that defense out and make them make an adjustment. Because right now they're sitting 6-2, 7-1, and they're just sending the house. And here's the spread.
Truck of the tailback. Corona accepts the ball, and somebody went down hard
That's Ty Scholl.
behind the line of scrimmage. Was that Scholl?
It's Ty Scholl.
Yes,
The
it
jet sweep.
was.
The tackle just got beat off the line by the D end. Number 2, Jackson Hackley. The issue is Portsmouth D ends are so athletic. Hackley is a receiver, a slot receiver playing D end. He's big enough to play there. It's a tough block for a tackle like Polanco's. He's got to be every bit of 240 pounds. Hackley's probably 180. He probably runs somewhere close to a 4.7, 40-yard dash.
Scholl's okay. Second down and 15. Corona has them out about the 35-yard line. And ready to block at him again. Sends him in motion, fakes the hand, gives it straight up the middle. It's Petrarca who goes down. Taken down by Jack Sanderson.
6-yard gain. That'll bring up.
Coach West loves that. That's the old jet sweep, rock him to sleep, come back with the inside zone and the trap underneath. Third down, though, Mr. Corona, we got to air the ball out. Let's see what you got.
Nate's already been picked off once tonight. That was by Hackley, who's performing extremely well so far for the guys from the East Bay. 9:47 left. As Corona sets ready, he's going to be trucking the backfield. He'll send him out along with everybody else. He's under the rush. Nate goes down hard. The ball was drawn from him and fell forward. It's incomplete. But Nate Corona fell as hard as my IRA did today.
Yeah, trying to set up the middle screen there, just wasn't working. And that Portsmouth D-line got in there pretty quick. It's been all Portsmouth here for every bit of the last 14 minutes. And something's got to happen. We're going to see a big halftime talk from Coach West. Some captains got to get involved because it looks like we did not come to play today. We're not ready. We're not vocal. We're not moving around. We're not getting the juices flowing. It's ridiculous.
Kennedy drops back in punt formation. As Morgan, under the rush, he got it off. Kennedy's going to let it bounce. It's going to be taken at the 35-yard line. The ball coughed up. The ball belongs to Portsmouth.
Portsmouth retained possession. It takes over 9:37.
So, when things are good, they're very, very good. And when things are going your way, they stay going your way. Kennedy coughed it up. Nobody there but white uniforms. And the ball popped out of bounds.
That's an issue there for Morgan. Again, kick the ball to Cohini. You're playing a dangerous game there. Luckily, you got lucky, muffed the kick. But listen, if I'm the special teams coordinator, Coach Mike down there, and I'm sure he's preaching this in practice, do not kick the ball to 3. Keep the ball out of his hands. We've seen him do. He's got a touchdown already. Could make it 2. Keep the ball out of his hands. Do not get the ball to 3.
Portsmouth comfortably ahead of the first, not even the first 14 minutes. 9:37 left to play in the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him.
Canadian conventional set. He drops, he rolls, he looks to the right side, now he keeps. He's looking, he freezes it back, gets it across the 40-yard line to the 35 of West Warwick. That, my friends, is a 25-yard gain.
Yeah, listen, in film on whatever they do at Sunday, my dad, the D-line, O-line coach, he's going to get into Luke Gallo for that. They bring the 5 front. They put Nate Petrarca at the nose guard. They get a little more pressure. They get it done, and they have Luke Gallo. He just gets caught inside, and that's all Cohini on the edge. You got to play good contain. We know he can run the rock.
Adrian Wizard on the field with 9:10 left to play here in the period. We'll pause. Portsmouth 21, West Warwick, nothing at 915.5, 1450 AM in on Wizards TV.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at Masnicki Field. Everything's okay. The injured player got off and kind of got up onto his own. Now the umpire, Joe Salamino, said, Wizards, back up off the line. How many times did you get that call?
Oh, listen. More times than we should have.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 after the 20-yard gain by the quarterback. And Canidi brings him out again. Here's a pitch to Sanderson. Room on the left side. He's got 4, maybe 5.
And that's what we need more of. That's a great job from the Mike Backer, Devon Boulier, filling the lane, coming up, making tackles. That's what needs to happen if you want to turn this game around. Our linebackers got to get their noses dirty, get in there, read the pulling guards, and get in the backfield.
A gain of maybe a yard to the 35. For WWHS TV tonight, our camera operators are Juliana Dutra, Bahari Morris, Jaden Dion, and Mike Dennis, who calls a pretty good soccer match. Second down, 9. 7:50 left to play, first half. Wides right and left. Canidi, hands. Blythe, nothing. Devon Boulier there.
And who is it again? What I just said, the Mike Backer, Devon Boulier. He said, hey, listen, I've had enough. Let me get my nose dirty. Let's get in there. It's back-to-back great plays from the captain of the defense.
3rd and long. So what do you do now? Do you waggle with Sanderson? Do you throw it out to Hackley? Or what do you do?
But personally, if I was the offensive coordinator, I would get Sanderson on the run. Get him a little sprint out, use his legs, but still have the option to pass that ball because we've seen how he's effective running the ball, but also how the corners have kind of been playing a little lackadaisical on the backside.
Timeout called here with 7:11 left to play in the period. 20-0 Portsmouth.
The distinctive and delicious flavors of Italy are now available for lunch at Pat's Italian Restaurant in Coventry. Take time out from your busy day and enjoy all of the great dishes at Pat's, featuring homemade pasta, Pat's famous tomato sauce, stylish salads, great appetizers, and zesty drinks. And Pat's is serving dinner daily at 4:30. Pat's Italian Restaurant, 650 Nooseneck Hill Road in Coventry. Check out the complete menu at coventry.patsitalian.com.
Who gets paid for this? You're back on the air, by the way.
Back at Massanutten Field, it is a 3rd and 9 situation. First 3rd and long they've had in the game that I can remember. They've got Jack Sanderson wide right side. They've got Hackley in the slot on the right side. And they have Joe Sanderson as well. And now Canidi will look. He'll roll. He's under the rush. He'll tuck it inside. He's got some room. He's got a first down. He's got a few more on top of that.
And that's the issue. That's what I just said with Luke Gallo. That's the defensive end getting caught on the backside, playing too heavy. Thomas, he gets complacent in the backside, playing heavy. They beat him across his face, and that's all. Kahini's a great athlete. He's going to make someone miss. He's going to get some yards.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I'm up and I'll be right there. Okay.
Nothing too crazy from the Patriots here. Just it's the same formula. It's worked, and they haven't changed much. And it's working. They're up 3 scores on a very good Wizards football defense.
Hackley slot right. Sanderson in the backfield. The H-back is Blythe. Sanderson straight ahead. He's got maybe a half a dozen, maybe more. And a flag goes down at the tail end of the play. That's going to be against West Warwick.
A little less trigger after the play, and we get it. You're down a few scores, but you got to keep your emotions intact. Listen, that's how you lose football games.
Everybody all together. 1, 2, 3. Personal foul against the Wizards.
We're waiting for you to say it. That's why.
I'm waiting for Jeff King to officially let us know.
Watch them.
There it is right there. Personal foul West Warwick.
You missed the first one.
That's known as a preliminary indication.
Speaking of personal fouls, I go back. Listen, and Machine's a captain. Got to be better than that. But we played Shea. I had 75 yards in personal fouls one game. Dad got into me for that one. So did Coach West.
I'm sure. So on first down, Kahidi will roll. He'll look to the left corner of the end zone. It is incomplete. The reception made out of bounds, wasn't it? No, they give him a touchdown. Wow. Wow.
Attack me again. That's his second touchdown of the day. Won the jet sweep. That's his first receiving touchdown of the day.
He must have been right along the end line.
He had to be close because I thought he was out of bounds too. I thought he was out of bounds too. I really did.
I'll tell you that corner, that right corner on the eastern side of the field, almost resembles Coventry's left side of the field, where you can't see a gosh darn thing. So Kahini goes to Hackley again. And now, once again, the kick by Labonte is on its way. It's a little bit shorter, but it is good. All Portsmouth, still 6:22 left to play. Now flags go down. And lots of flags go down.
We gotta
Lots
get our
of plays are
captains.
going
We gotta
down.
get our captains. This can't happen. This can't happen.
The Wizards are being ordered back to their bench, and lots of flags go down.
That's just ridiculous.
It's
man.
ugly.
That's not us. That's not how we're taught. That's not how we're coached in practice. That can't happen. In regards to that first personal foul is on Portsmouth or on us, the fact that we're even in that situation is ridiculous.
So the fourth touchdown comes with 6:32 left to play in the second quarter in West Warwick. An uncharacteristic manhandling tonight at the hands of the Portsmouth Patriots. Referees have huddled.
That brings the score to Portsmouth 28, West Warwick 0. This is as good a time as any to visit
We'll
that
see what Jeff
franchise
King has to
delicious
say.
treats. Cheeseburgers, fresh French fries, cold
Dead
drinks,
ball
and
foul
popcorn. The West
against
Warwick
Portsmouth.
Snack Shack, where
One
it's always
against the
delicious.
Wizards. They offset, and that'll be that. There'll be a tongue lashing from Keith McDonald on the far side and from West Pennington on the near side. We still have an awful lot of football to play, and it's 28-0 here at Masnicki Field.
Something's got to change, man. I don't know if both offense, both defense, it's been all Patriots.
We'll be back with more in a moment.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
28-0. The Wizards down here on their home field as Portsmouth is sticking it to the Wizards. Labonte this time kicks it long and is retrieved at the 12-yard line, brought out to the 15, 20, 25, and that's about it. Maybe the 30.
And you can just kind of tell by the vibe on the field. Portsmouth, very rowdy, very excited. Look like they want to play ball. And the Wizards sideline just looks dead.
They've taken the crowd out of the game, too.
Yeah, listen.
Show brings it to the
And this has got to be,
30-yard
this has to be a
line.
captain's-led
Wizards take
halftime
over
talk.
First and 10, 6:17 in the half.
A few more people from the East Bay showed up, by the way. They started with 13, but I guess traffic around the bridge got a little bit better. And now maybe they're about 50, 60, 70 or so. Wizards ball first and 10. And again, everybody huddling around the officials as they're getting the riot act read to them by tonight's umpire, Joe Salamino.
This is the classic talk from the referee here. Listen, no more shenanigans because we can see it. They'll start throwing flags. They'll throw people out. Then you're out for the next 2 games. It's not good for either team.
We were in commentary last week, and there was a stern warning, Boots, if you remember, back in the first quarter. And it calmed down after that very, very quickly. So first and 10 West Warwick, still in their own territory where they spent most of the evening. And Corona takes a snap in hands, and Petrarca gets out to the 32-yard line.
Same thing, just a numbers game, getting to the Wizards there. We're pulling the front side guard, and Brody pulls into the hole, and he's just automatically met with a linebacker or D-tackle fill in the hole. There's nowhere for Petrarca to go.
Jeff King is taking Brody Machino off the field, and now he'll walk over to one of the assistant coaches. Now another flag goes down.
Flag on the play.
This is getting ugly.
Very rarely do you see this happen to a West Warwick team. They become completely unglued.
And I'm very surprised with Machino there. You know, usually a very down-to-earth kid. Very, kind of not really outspoken. And usually has his emotions kept in check. But listen, that's what a 28-0 first half deficit will do to you.
This will bring the ball all the way back to about the 15-yard line or so. Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct against West Warwick. First and a long, second down and a long way to go. It's a dead ball foul, so downs change. There are a lot of people in these stands wondering what's going on.
That brings up a second down and 25 yards to go for West Warwick.
Corona's put it up once and get it intercepted. Tries it again. This one's going to be a little bit too long. And this one is picked off as well. Nate led his receiver just a little bit too far, and the ball was picked off in the flat
And
right side.
Pass was intercepted, and the Portsmouth Patriots take over with 5:25 left in the half.
You know, back to what I was saying earlier, the defense has been put in a few bad spots, so they're not really getting a lot of help from the offense, but they backed up again for at least the third or fourth time in this game in their own 20. Not a good spot to be in, back against the wall.
I don't want to be in that locker room at halftime.
Oh, listen, this is when if I was Coach West, I'd say, listen, captains, talk to your team. The coaches are going over here because this is an inside problem. It's not a coaching issue necessarily. This is a player and vibe issue.
All right. Canidi drops back the pass, looks toward the end zone. It is complete for a Portsmouth touchdown, I believe.
No,
it's complete. Ball was dropped.
Phenomenal defense from Jay Sean Jones there, playing through the hands, going up last minute and making the deflection. So it's that does not make it a 5-score game, which would be detrimental to the Wizards defense.
The receiving end of that was Colin Tuano, who tried to take it out of Jones's hands, but Jones fronted him.
100%.
So now it's second down with 5:03 to go.
Let's see a little pass rush. They're in the eye, so probably a run here, but I would like to see a little more pass rush from Mugal. He's playing really wide, so he's going to try to get in there.
It is indeed Sanderson trying to find room on the outside. Wizards take the outside away from him. It's down to the 14-yard line, but no more.
Great job by the outside linebacker Gianni Sacco coming up and making the defensive end right. Luke Allen goes inside. Gianni comes over the top, makes him right, makes a tackle. Great play from the Wizards defense.
So it's third down. Now with 4:39 left to go, the Wizards trailing by 28. So Jack Sanderson will come wide to the right side. Blythe in the slot right, so is Hackley. Kennedy sends Hackley in motion.
Again.
Here's the pitch going far side. And again, the Wizards do a nice job defensively. It's going to set up a fourth down.
Sacco again, trying to make that change, being the leader he is, filling the gap, making the tackle in the backfield.
Bring up fourth down, 15 yards to go.
So maybe they bring out Labonte right here to try to get it up to 31. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Out of the hold of Brent Arts. The snap, the place. It is on its way. It's going to be good.
He makes another one. Another 3 points, and it is good, and that'll bring the score to Portsmouth 31.
So the interception produces 3 for the Patriots. They now lead 31-0 at I-105.5. The legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Hey, it's Johnny Mac, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stay tuned for the Newport Creamery halftime show coming up from Nicky Field as the Sioux kickoff following the field goal, and was there a hit. Then a live Silas McMullen put it to the Wizards, and there's a Wizard down on the field at the 25-yard line.
I think that's the sophomore Mike Gallo down there on the field there.
Welcome back to varsity football, Michael. His brother leveled, if you remember the last game here on this field, his brother Luke drilled a play right over here on the 35-yard line. Michael just got payback for that.
Yeah, listen, that's the player Luke Gallo is, man. He's I say all the time, we can see him walking around with his helmet off. He's a psycho.
So while they attend to Mike Gallo, and he's going to get up under his own, we'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Thinking of refreshing or reinventing your home? Don't wait. Renovate now with a home equity line from Washington Trust. Borrow at a special low rate and access your funds whenever you need them. But don't delay. While home improvements last for years, this offer is for a limited time. Visit washtrust.com and lock in a low home equity line rate for unlimited possibilities. Washington Trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
If West Warwick is going to start to turn this thing around, it's going to start right now. They're down 31-0 with 3:19 to go.
100%. You got to be a big drive here, but you cannot get Portsmouth the ball back.
And if you're going to put it up, you're going to keep it away from the white jerseys. Corona's been picked off twice already. Sends the man in motion. Nate's going to look. Nate's under the rush. Nate lets it go, and it's going to be along the far sideline. It's incomplete.
Corona with a strong pass just out of the reach of Luke Gallo.
I'll tell you what. Listen, obviously not what you like from the play, incomplete pass, but I like the concept of sprint out, get Corona on the run. That's when he's at his best.
He has come a long way from his sophomore year.
Oh, 100%. Nate's been my quarterback all four years. The last 3 years of high school. I didn't play with Brady, but definitely as a leader, for the most part, he's always had the arm talent, but he really has a good control of this huddle.
And that may have started more innocently, like the second game of the season.
100%.
He was a quiet leader at first.
Oh, listen, yes, very composed. But when he talks, they listen.
All right, wides on either side. Got a man in the right slot. The man comes in motion toward us. On second down and 10, Nate's going to look again. It's the right flat. That one's incomplete. Maybe a gain of 3. It got Luke. Wizard mentioned.
That's going to be the formula. Get the ball in the hands of your playmakers as creative as you can. Get them in space and get them moving because the run is not there, hasn't been there, probably not going to be there.
Gallo made the reception at his ankles.
Those Wizard cheerleaders.
So now 3rd and 7. It's a big down. You're leaving a bunch of time on the clock. If Keith McDonald chooses to use it. If you don't get it here. Corona drops back. Flags go down. Oh, and a man wide open. Wide open on the far side of the field. And the whistle's blew. It's going to be encroachment against Portsmouth.
That would have been the perfect play there. They brought heat. They had no one guarding their back out of the backfield. Petrarca would have had at least a first down there, but the flag's don't give him the yardage.
Dave Petrarca, 123 yards last week against South Kingstown in a 14-12 loss.
Yeah, Petrarca, listen, never got to play with him, played against him. He's a big, tough back.
5-yard penalty against those Patriots.
Loves the game.
Bring up a third down and short.
About as much as you did.
Listen.
Or do. All right, Corona brings him out again. Out of the gun, he hits Petrarca.
Here he is.
Buries his head, then drags it off for a first down to the 41-yard line. Textbook off left tackle.
Hey, this is going to be a tough comeback for the Wizards, but if they want to make it happen, they got to give him the ball, and he's got to get hot. Hasn't been there, but I think they found something in the gun here to get the numbers game going. You know, get the defense spread out. If he can get rolling, listen, anything's possible, right?
Time is not on their side, though. There's a minute 40 left to play, minute 37 now left to play with the clock running. And Corona engineering the offensive drive for West Warwick. Now double wide right, slot man left comes in motion. And Corona, the keeper, taken down by 3. Peters is there. Blythe is there. And Mike Paris, the safety, came up to make the play.
That's the quarterback trap. Nate had a big run on that one last week. He had a 72-yarder off that same play. Just wasn't there this time.
1 minute left to play in the period. Time for another couple of plays. I believe the Wizards are out of timeouts in the first half. There's 1 left. Thank you, Boots. All right, Nate Corona. Empty backfield. He's got him on the left. He's got him on the right. Bark signals. Gives it off. I didn't see that man in the backfield. It's Petrarca, nothing.
Petrarca with a short gain. Brings up third down.
So they didn't go empty set.
Yes,
which surprises me a little bit with no time left,
I think
really.
this play's going to be just Coach West saying, hey, listen, here comes our play, Utah, 4 verts. Give one guy a chance, go to half, either ups with 6 points on the board or nothing.
Last play of the period. Nate's going to look. He's going to throw it deep. It is going to be picked off.
Pass is intercepted.
And Paris, who was playing center field out there, dropped his knee down. That is the 3rd interception. And Portsmouth gets the ball for the final 5 seconds. This has been probably the most one-sided game against West Warwick that we have seen since before Boots had gray hair.
Yeah,
it's a while ago now. Got a nice fresh cut today, though.
I did. Thought I'd be on TV tonight.
Yeah, we had some early technical difficulties, but Boots fought through it. All right, out of the victory formation rather prematurely. Kahidi takes a knee, and that'll do for the period. All Portsmouth Patriots here at Masnicki Field. A great place for them to play. Portsmouth leads at 31-0. We'll be back with a special guest on the halftime show sponsored by Newport Creamery in a moment.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
New from your local Newport Creamery, it's the new 2 for $25 menu. Choose any of 4 tasty appetizers and pair it up with any 2 of the 5 entree items on the 2 for $25 menu. If you're still hungry, you can get 2 classic sundaes for an additional $10. Cure that hunger without breaking the bank. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time only. The new 2 for $25 menu from your friends at your local Newport Creamery on Tioga Avenue in Coventry or any Newport Creamery location.
Time for the Newport Creamery Halftime Report. Visit your local Newport Creamery at 781 Tioga Avenue or one of the many locations in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Now back to John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots.
Here in this place is doing a heck of a job for the youngster. Johnny Boots' Binky finally showed up.
been a long time since I've seen Carl.
Somewhere in Worcester, they're crying because Carl Swanson is here in West Warwick tonight, but now playing at AIC, and it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
So what's going on? Tell me about it. How's your collegiate football experience?
It's a wonderful experience so far. I mean, I like to take every day as I'll never get this experience back. So I like it very much so far.
Have you playing some offense, playing some defense? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm playing offense right now. Receiver. Yeah, wide.
What's your academic status?
I'm doing very well so far. Haven't gotten much
Like
work.
to hear that?
Yeah.
Like
Business
to hear that
major.
a lot.
So
What's the best part about it?
definitely I feel like I'm developing very well already. Like I'm getting a lot better at my position, receiver. We practice that 2 hours a day every single day. So we practice our positions a lot.
Are you getting football smarter? Are there things that you realize that you should have learned here that you didn't? Or
Yes, definitely. I should have been cleaning in the weight room, like hang cleaning a lot more, squatting and stuff. A lot more leg workouts I should have been doing before. But on the field, it's a lot of learning plays, like the basic stuff. Learning the plays is very hard. Like it's a lot of just code words and stuff like that.
How much greater is the emphasis on lifting and getting your body in shape?
The what?
The lifting and things like that.
Lifting, we lift in the season. Now that's a lot different than here. We never lifted here during the season. We lift every. I'm on the travel team, so I already made the travel team, which is like the older kids like go to the game and stuff. That's a good accomplishment as a freshman. Like I would think. But so I'm already like lifting Tuesdays and Thursdays with the offense, and then the Mondays and Wednesdays is the defense lift.
How's the team doing so far? Because I don't think anybody. I mean, the team over the course of the last couple of years, the team has not had very good seasons, but have they improved?
Not a very good season record-wise, but we're definitely getting a lot better. Closer games, you know what I'm saying? We haven't been losing by a lot of points. First game was a Division I game. We lost that game by, I think, like 15-20, but that was just stupid mistakes. We're making a lot of like little kid mistakes, like fumbling the ball off the snap and stuff like that.
You having trouble trying to realize that this is now taking you back to when you were 8 years old and playing against 12-year-olds, or when you were 12 and you were playing against 15-year-olds?
Yeah, definitely. It's a big age gap thing. I saw that one time a kid after the game took off his pads, tattoo across his chest, said 2002. That was the year my sister was born, 4 years older than me.
Was the year he was born?
Yeah, he was. I asked him after, was that the year you were born? He was like, yeah. He was angry, though, in a second when he took off his jersey. So I waited a couple minutes to ask him a question.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is the experience?
I'm having a wonderful time so far. Like, I made a lot of new friends, 150 friends off the bat. Yeah, so going to college like 2 weeks early, that was really cool, having 150 people I just already knew.
Haircut looks good, too.
Thank you. Just got it done for this section.
Did you think you were going to be on TV?
My mom said I was wear a good outfit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You dress very kind.
Thank you.
Excellent.
College-
He's so
Actually-
geared up because the AIC stuff is yellow jacket stuff.
Yeah.
Carl, good luck. Great to see you.
Good luck.
Good to see you as well.
We'll be back with more of the Newport Creamery pregame, postgame, halftime show, whatever it is, here on I-105.5.
New from your local Newport Creamery, it's the new 2 for $25 menu. Choose any of 4 tasty appetizers and pair it up with any 2 of the 5 entree items on the 2 for $25 menu. If you're still hungry, you can get 2 classic sundaes for an additional $10. Cure that hunger without breaking the bank. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time only. The new 2 for $25 menu from your friends at your local Newport Creamery on Tioga Avenue in Coventry or any Newport Creamery location.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
To carry an old man when he's sick during a football game. Listen to Christian Briggs.
Oh, listen.
Boys
Doing a heck of a job. Doing a heck of a job. Mike Green, be careful.
Listen, I'm trying my best, but you learn from the GOAT. This is the legend. Right
Oh,
here.
he is. Don't get a bigger head than he already has. Please. He's a Hall of Fame broadcaster now.
Don't sound like it tonight.
It's all right.
Welcome back. Where West Warwick trails Portsmouth by the score.
Trails.
Yeah, 31-0, gang. And, it hasn't been good. Sanderson from 4 yards out on a 5-play drive. Kanedi, 4-yard run, 11-play drive. Hackney, a 2-yard run. Kanedi to Hackney for another touchdown. 3 interceptions, and it's not going the Wizards' way tonight.
Definitely hasn't, no, but listen, there's two options the Wizards have here. Listen, they can sit down and they can just give up, whatever, or they can try to make it a ball game. Listen, if you're a Coach West, you can't tell your team, listen, oh, we're going to fight back, we're going to win this game. No, listen, it's going to start. You got to come out from the half, you got to score points. And then next drive, you got to stop, come back, score more points. Then your confidence is up, and you can make it a ball game. But this isn't just about, let's go score 31 points right now. It can't be that. It's progression. We need to go out, start a first long sustained drive, get Petrarca going, get Corona in the rhythm, and then maybe we can see what we can make happen.
West Warwick goes on the road next week to play at Middletown. We have a Saturday morning game, Boots, at Tollgate, at Warwick Fence, I should say, as Tollgate tangles with the Situate Spartans.
Did they condemn that press box?
That I know
You
of.
better find out before we get there, because if not, we're going to Exeter, West Greenwich. Because last time there were holes in the floor.
Then on the 24th, we're right back here for Mount Pleasant and West Warwick. And then the schedule gets even tougher for the Wizards as they got Westerly on Halloween night at Saligery Field.
I'll be in Punta Cana. Sorry.
I'll be in Punta Cana.
Oh, it's like you in Hawaii. You might think it's like your second country.
No, it's still part of ours.
Yeah, but you think it's the John Parenti world. Hi, John's here. Everybody bow. They all go out to welcome John when he doesn't get lays. He gets a lot more than lays when he gets off the plane in Hawaii.
Going back to the Bulldogs at Westerly, I don't think you want to ask them, but last time the Wizards went to Westerly, wasn't so good for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, no, it was.
You got Carl laughing over here.
I know we did the game.
No one expected that to happen, but you guys played one of the better games that we've seen in a long, long time.
And that was probably our best team win of the year. Rory came out and played a great second half. Listen, the O line played great, and the D line played great, and obviously Carl held back the secondary back there. James, obviously, we know him. He had a great game. Had a big wildcat run there at the end of the game.
And once again, Carl Swanson's wardrobe provided tonight by AIC Athletics. If you'd like to get your hands on some AIC gear, I guess you can go online and get it. Maybe Carl will autograph it. Okay, we're going to be back with more as the officials have taken the field. The Wizards are about to take the field. Portsmouth is getting into their huddles and things. Back with more from Aztec Field in a moment. 31-0 Pats.
New from your local Newport Creamery, it's the new 2 for $25 menu. Choose any of 4 tasty appetizers and pair it up with any 2 of the 5 entree items on the 2 for $25 menu. If you're still hungry, you can get 2 classic sundaes for an additional $10. Cure that hunger without breaking the bank. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time only. The new 2 for $25 menu from your friends at your local Newport Creamery on Tioga Avenue in Coventry or any Newport Creamery location.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurance coverage from home, auto, life, and retirement with just one agency? Graham Insurance can help protect everything that is important to you. Why not simplify your life? Visit Mark Graham at Graham Insurance at 328 Coeasett Avenue in West Warwick, or call them at 828-7946. Nationwide is on your side. Graham Insurance, proudly serving Kent County and beyond since 1970. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
It's the Bank RI Game of the Week on WWRI, West Warwick, Warwick Coventry, and W288EE West Warwick.
Back in Massachusetts Field, Tyler Scholl drops back along with Evan Medeiros for the Wizards, accepting the second half kickoff from Mr. Labonte. This is high end over end and is headed toward Scholl at the 5-yard line to the 15 to the 20. Has a little bit of room.
Oh, shoelace.
Nearly broken as he got out to the 34-yard line. Somebody got an arm on him, and that was about it. And then he fell forward to the gain of the 34, 35 or so. 1st and 10 for West Warwick.
We're going to see right now. This is going to tell you how the rest of the game's going to go. If they come out high energy, we'll see. Maybe it's a ball game. But if they come out flat like they were in the first half, it's going to be a long 24 minutes.
Nate Corona, another confab with West Pennington, heads into the huddle and will reintroduce the Wizards for you offensively. Isaiah Allen is the center. He's got Tavian Culhane and Bernie Machino at the guards. Donnelly Cooper, Delvin Polanco on the tackles. Luke Gallows slots on the right side. DeJuan Price is on the left. Man in motion, and off they go again. It's Petrarca for 2.
Luke Gallo with the great pan for K Block on the top of the field there. So you kind of see there, they ran that early with the toss off of it. Now they come backside and try to run the counter. Didn't really work there. But listen, you keep running these plays, they will develop, but you got to get Petrarca the rock. He needs to get going now. And actually, you see Sacco the tailback. That's a little different.
Word leaked out that Johnny was going to play a little. He's quick. I think that's why West wants to give him a shot back there. Man in motion to go again, this time off right tackle, and maybe dragged for about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, that's again, Gianni is kind of like Nate Petrarca. You see him check back into the game, north to south runner. Plays Sam linebacker, not afraid to get there, not afraid to get his nose, and get downhill.
Petrarca in, Sacco out on 3rd down now and 5. Conversion here would be big.
Yeah, I expect them to come out and run one of their 2 big plays. It's either going to be the power where they pull the backside guard and kick with the fullback, or they come out and try to run the toss kick to the sideline.
Wizards break and walk to the football on 3rd down and 5 to go. Scholl goes wide left side. Corona sends a man in motion. He's on the rush. Does the hand go forward? It's fumble and it's picked up, and this could be it. A touchdown scored by Hackley, but is it going to come back is the question. Guns called the tuck rule. The question is whether or not Corona's arm was going forward. I kind of thought it was.
Yeah, listen, I think they'll probably end up giving that to the defense because it's a spotty call. But what I don't like to see from the Wizards there is you see the fumble happen, and you have 7 guys watching the play, not going around trying to make a tackle. That's what I see as them giving up.
Who is that?
Hackley is credited with a 30-yard fumble return for a touchdown. And now it is 37-0, and we've reached the magic number. Labonte lines up for his 38th point attempt. Wizards got a man laid onto the field to make it 11. So the snap, the place, the kick is up, and deep into the night, it is good. So we head back upfield, and the Patriots draw first blood in the second half. The Patriots 38, the Wizards nothing.
Wayne Miller was once an outstanding three-sport athlete at West Warwick High. His teammates always knew they could count on Wayne to lead them to victory. Nowadays, Kent County counts on Wayne for quality electrical service for jobs both large and small. Miller Electric is one of the area's top providers of quality electrical work. Whether it's a new home installation, a complete rewiring, or major electrical repairs, call Miller Electric at 828-0087. Get that electrical job done right the first time. Miller Electric, 828-0087.
Represent those Wizards.
1 minute and 53 seconds have gone by here in the third quarter. It is 38-0. And Labonte, high end over end. And it's going to be Scholl 5-yard line to the 10-15. Here comes Portsmouth. And there goes Scholl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Portsmouth jerseys on the play. The first one to meet him was Carmine Prestapino.
Patriots just flying around. You know, they're having fun. They're having a good time. They're high energy. They're running down kickoff. And meanwhile, you see the Wizards here just kind of driving back to the huddle. You'd like to see a sustained drive here, but they haven't done much, and it's been all Patriots.
There are a lot of new uniforms in this Patriot defense, a lot of them. They kept the two starting safeties in Paris and McMullen. And Kuto is out there as well. So it's West Warwick ball, 1st and 10. As Corona brings them on again on first down. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch to nobody. It's going to fall to the 2-3 yard line or so. The Wizards will cover. When things go bad, they go very, very bad.
This is not what West Warwick is used to. Listen, I played with Nate for 2 years. This is his 3rd year as a starting quarterback. That's never happened. So they're in their own head. Listen, it's tough. You're down 38, but you can't just sit down and give up. Like, you got to try to make it a ball game. You still got to play for another, 21 minutes?
Yep. 9 to go in the third. Adonis Wilcox Canario was out there to play one of the linebacker spots for Portsmouth. They also have John Kolda, who started the game but hasn't played an awful lot. Handoff and again toward the 10-yard line, but not quite there. Petrarca they give him the 10. So it'll be 3rd down and 20 or so.
Yeah, looking at it from the perspective of Portsmouth and their coaching staff, this is a good opportunity to get some fringe guys, some sophomores / juniors who are trying, they're on the fringe. Get them some reps, get them out there, get them some live action, and see what's going on. Let them eat, as Mr. Gonzalez is saying. Let them eat.
Johnny Sacco back in. He's in the backfield. Petrarca has a setback. 20 yards to go. Corona will hand this Sacco, and he is going to be saccoed after no gain.
That's the trap there that Coach Westchester set up off the toss. Coming backside. But, Tavian pulled for the outside backer, came up, he hit him, but just a swarm of Patriots. They're playing loose, they're flying around, they're making plays, and that's been the story of the ballgame.
Big night for Keith McDonald and company, leading 38-0, clock running with 7:12 to go in the third quarter. Morgan will punt out of his own end zone.
Those West Warwick cheerleaders. Follow the ball.
Cam Dugan is back. And the punt goes to the far side of the field and drops around midfield, which is where the Patriots will take over. 6:46 left to play here in the period. 38-0 Portsmouth.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
The Major Domo of Wizards TV is celebrating a wedding anniversary tonight. It is congratulations and happy Annie to Mr. and Mrs. Eric White. First down, Portsmouth, they go right up the middle and get nothing.
This is a good, not a good sign, maybe a good sign for the Wizards defense. You kind of see Portsmouth just line up in the eye, run the dive, keep that clock running, and just try to end this game with a 38-0 lead. Nothing too flashy is going to come out. It's going to be Kahini handing the ball off to the fullback and the running back.
Kahini's still in the ball game. Colin Tuano, who's initially called a few times, is out left side. And the Wizards jump offside. Free 5 for Portsmouth. Makes it 2nd and 4.
I'm starting to get flashback, Mr. Parenti, to the Super Bowl against Middletown here 2 years ago. This is kind of the same vibe with that ball game.
So now on 2nd and short. Pitch far side. Sanderson first down. That's been the play of the night. First down, Patriots.
Nothing flashy. That's just it's old school wishbone.
Yep.
Give the toss to Sanderson. Get him the perimeter. Let your guy work, and it's a free 10 yards.
Patriots do a lot of standing around that huddle waiting for the quarterback to show up. Here comes Kennedy. Play is called. Here they come again. Jack Sanderson this time goes right side. They got a wide left as well. Just take a couple of defenders out of the play because they're running the football. Sanderson again. Maybe 4, could be 5, far side of the field. As we approach and pass the 4-minute mark here with the third and more flags go down. And you don't want this implosion.
Listen, so now if you're the head coach of West Warwick, Coach Wes Pennington, or even the DC Gabe Vieira, you got to make a business call here. Listen, you cannot afford having one of your players, and that's what we see Kildoff coming in right now. You cannot afford having one of your players losing their temper and getting thrown out of the game and not having them for Middletown next week.
Thomas might have been the guilty party. He's coming off the field.
Here's a little something for the collaboration between those music departments at Deering and West Warwick High School, bringing together.
And I think Keith McDonald called timeout.
Some great magic here.
So indeed, with timeout on the field and 3:52 to play in the third, we'll pause 38-0 Portsmouth.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200 or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurance coverage from home, auto, life, and retirement with just one agency? Graham Insurance can help protect everything that is important to you. Why not simplify your life? Visit Mark Graham at Graham Insurance at 328 Coeasett Avenue in West Warwick or call them at 828-7946. Nationwide is on your side. Graham Insurance, proudly serving Kent County and beyond since 1970. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
Random question for everybody in the booth. Do we miss Mike Green tonight?
What was his name?
Who?
What's his name?
All right, student body left. Here they come again. And here's another Portsmouth touchdown.
Yeah, listen, again, same thing. Mr. Parenti, old-fashioned wishbone.
Who was that?
Carmine Prestipino, number 11, with the touchdown for Portsmouth. Irish kid.
Mark, get that right.
Oh, Mike Green's texting me. He said we all suck.
Oh, come on, Mr. Green. I didn't say anything. Nothing but love up here from me.
I was waiting for you to say something.
So Prestipino's TD run makes it 44. And here they come again with Labonte.
I miss Mike Green because he didn't get to go on
And
the field.
kick the place. The flag goes down.
Yep.
And another player run onto the field. Jeff King is going to make the call.
At that point, why don't we just keep him off the field? Trying to rush him on late. You're up 44.
So Mr. Labonte's already made a field goal from what, 34 yards out, I think we said back then?
Just about, yeah.
So this will be, in essence, a 20-yard attempt for an extra point. A long, long night here at Massachusetts Field. You don't see it very often. Labonte's kick is up and good. So 3:36 left to play. Third quarter, Portsmouth extends its lead to 45-0.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food, whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch. Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick, open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
Hey, it's Johnny Mac, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
Zoom out, stand scan, zoom out.
Back at Massachusetts Field, this is going to be long and deep. It's going to be taken by Price, 12-yard line. Scholl, I should say. Falling forward, keeps it going until he reaches the 34-yard line. That was not Scholl.
Switch made him. He's got Nate Petraka back there returning.
Yeah.
kicks.
So Nate gets the ball to the 35. He was carrying people in white uniforms for the last 7 years or so. So now let's check what Portsmouth does defensively here.
Now the Wizards have the ball. They're going left to right.
Most of their starting defensive players are gone. Liam Bowley, a sophomore, is out there to play one of the linebacker positions. As the Wizards have it 1st and 10, Petraka has some running room on the right side. He gets it out to the 42, a gain of 6, maybe 7.
Great run there to the side of the tight end. Portsmouth came out of the 6-2 and the 7-1. They're in a 5-3 now with their younger team. Maybe that's what they kind of run on the JV squad, maybe. That's what they're used to. But so you see a little switch, so expect a little more push from the Wizards O-line here, especially younger guys in, but you don't got to worry about that 6 front of that 7 front.
Sam Smith and Jackson Keplinger are among the others in the lineup now for Portsmouth as we start to play the roster game in the final 2 minutes of the third quarter here at Massachusetts Field. Corona looks, throws, complete at midfield.
Gallo.
Good throw to Corona from excuse me.
So they give Luke 3 more yards and give the 47-yard line to Portsmouth. Been a long time since the Wizards have been in Portsmouth territory, hasn't it?
100%. And I wish that would have came out a little earlier. We haven't seen the waggle. That's been the Wizards' bread and butter in the past game, getting Gallo on the move across the field. And that's the first time we've seen it all night.
Luke Gallo has such good hands, too.
Great hands. It's surefire. and he loves the contact.
Ballou in the backfield along with Petrarca. Petrarca gets the ball, gets a few, has an open running room across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Close, if not there, for another first down.
Side for West Warwick. And that's another West Warwick
Great run
Wizard.
from Petrarca there, number 22.
First down,
The senior
West
from
Warwick. Coventry.
He's been a big piece for the Wizards offense the last 2 weeks, and expect that to continue even when Nannerchow comes back. He's a good change of pace back.
Down to 119. The lead is 45. Corona surveys. Here's Petrarca again. Right tackle. He's got some room. He's got the 25. He's taken out of bounds there by Jacoby Kudo.
And that brings up another.
I think they found their play, man. That's the power that I was talking about pregame. Same thing. Pull the guard, kick in the end with the fullback. And I think the Wizards O-line and tight end, Luke Gallo, Bertie Machino, Devin Flenko, they're kind of taking out their anger right now. You see some bodies flying. They're driving into the ground. This is what you like to see, kind of get things going a little bit.
First and 10, this should be the final play of the third quarter, and then we'll play running time to the end. Corona over Island. It's Petrarca again. Left tackle. No, that's Johnny Sacco. Got some room. Heading down to the 5, down to the 2-yard line, nearly into the end zone. That should be the period.
The third quarter. And to bring up
Johnny
West
Sacco
Warwick
comes up with 24 to 25 yards they needed. And we'll pause with the score. Portsmouth 45, West Warwick nothing.
Boomerang's Roadhouse is celebrating 5 years at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Boomerang's features award-winning burgers, wings, fresh smoked barbecue, pasta, and seafood too. Bring the gang to Boomerang's. Their family-friendly dining room and outdoor patio are perfect for groups of all sizes. And don't forget, Boomerang's has a huge 40-seat bar and lounge, great for watching sports. Boomerang's Roadhouse, 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. As we always say, like a boomerang, you'll be back.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of pizza. The Pizza Nomad now offers delicious Detroit-style and New York-style pizza. Detroit-style, thick, crispy, chewy, rectangular crust with cheese to the edges, and the foldable, craveable, thin crust New York-style pizza. Forget about it. Just 2 more ways the Pizza Nomad helps you eat life to the fullest. Check out the full menu of salads, apps, calzones, craft burgers, grinders, and wraps, wood-fired flats, and mouth-watering pizza. Visit or call the Pizza Nomad, 291 Providence Street in West Warwick at 821-2106 and 718 Center of New England Boulevard in Coventry at 642-2677.
All right, West Warwick still has possession. First and goal. Let's start the fourth quarter.
So it's first and goal for the Wizards at about the 1-yard line. Petrarca the tailback. Sacco is the full, and it's Johnny Sacco off left tackle, and he is not. Did he get there? In for the West Warwick
For
touchdown.
the West Warwick Wizards, touchdown.
Straight, nothing fancy. Old school fullback dive right to Sacco. He had the great run from the tailback. They bring him back to play fullback. Give him the ball. That's
Great
6.
fight from that Wizard football team in the fourth quarter. Down 45-0 to get rid of that 0 off the scoreboard and fight to the end zone. Gianni Sacco.
I think we were all expecting Petrarca to get the ball. And the Travelers returns up and good. So they had back upfield with 11 minutes left to play in the game. And the score, Portsmouth 45, the Wizards 7.
You're thinking of opening a new personal checking account until you think of all the automatic transactions you'll have to switch over. Well, here's great news. At Washington Trust, when you open any new personal checking account, you can move all your direct deposits and auto pays securely with just a few clicks. Take the fast, easy way to better banking. Switch your personal checking to Washington Trust. Terms and conditions apply. Visit washtrust.com for details. Member FDIC.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
Next week, as we get a Saturday game for you here with the Bank Rhode Island High School football game of the week on Saturday, emanating from Warwick Vets, where Tollgate tangles with Situate. Woohoo! We'll have that action for you bright and early at 9:45.
I told you, you got to check the status of that press box. I'm not going to.
I will do that. I will do that first thing Monday morning.
Tuesday morning.
True. Maybe I'll just take a ride over tomorrow. How's that?
That's a ladder. Can you climb that?
Don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
At least Exeter West Greenwich is like level with the ground when you walk in. Just saying.
Second kickoff. This one is going to head over the head of the receiver, and it'll be picked up at the 4-yard line. Brought out 5-10. Some running room on the far side. There's some speed there, but the Wizards are there to pile them down and put them down at about the 21 or so. That was neither Canidi or Sanderson. And now we're going to play the roster game.
Mike Green says his contract states he doesn't have to go up into that press box.
Contract?
What's that? Yeah.
All right, Patriots have the ball.
Very young Wizards defense out there.
And a young Portsmouth second-team offense as well. We'll set them for you in a minute or so. Pass comes near side, a little bit of room. A good little juke there and some running room. And lots of room on the near sideline. It's going to be a foot race. And on a pass from Sam Paris to Silas McMullen, Portsmouth is on the board again. 79 yards. Paris to McMullen.
Once again, hey, Portsmouth is saying right now, listen, we don't care if it's our varsity, our JV, our ones, or our twos. We have the edge. And you saw it there, 70-plus yards to the house.
And once again, Labonte will be the beneficiary as he'll line up. Actually, here we go. Toward the 18th hole at Valley Country Club. Out of the hole to Brand Arts. The kick by Labonte is up and into the night once again. Perfection. It's been a long time since West Warwick gave up 52 points in a game. But they lead the Patriots with 7 minutes to play, 52-7.
Yes. Now we're going to have Portsmouth is going to kick off to West Warwick. So zoom out.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
Stay tuned for the selection of the Washington Trust offensive and defensive players of the game. We're going to let Briggsy try to take care of this one. Here's a touchback into the end zone and through the end line, actually, on a nice kind roll. Wizards will have the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Clock running down with 5:56 to play.
So do we think the Wizards bring out their JV offense here? Give them a shot.
There's going to be a timeout called by West Warwick, I believe.
And that's what it looks like.
So with the score, Portsmouth 52, the Wizards 7 will pause here on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food, whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch. Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick, open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
So with some exuberance, West Warwick's second team offense comes onto the field. And on the snap, the clock will roll down from 5:50 to 0.
Quincy Robertson back there at quarterback. Hell of an athlete he is.
It's Johnny Boots' Binky.
Who's
the
that?
New Binky. Q, their
Q.
quarterback.
Oh, Q's in there. Go get him, Q.
He hands off, and the Patriots.
College graduates. I
Smother.
knew New Binky.
Listen,
He's the guy I root for.
I love Quincy. Really good kid.
Carry to the 22-yard line. It'll be second down at 8. So you've got Q at quarterback now going to play.
I think that's going to be Avery Thomas at fullback.
Might be, yep.
So quarterback sweep with Quincy.
Maybe a yard.
Let's see who's back. Who's their lead tailback?
I'm dealing with the head of a camera person. I guess I could stand up, but then I'd be
Why
in your
would you
way.
do that? Oh, you don't have to worry about me. I just have controls in front of me.
All right, Medeiros is going to come wide right side. We'll see if Q can get him out there. Quincy has the ball. And not much doing there at the 20-yard line. A lot of gang tackling Patriots there. Jack Blythe is there. Bowley is there. Paris as well. And Sean Lavery.
And here comes the punt team. This team's got a lot of action tonight.
So it'll be Morgan to give it up on 4th and 9.
Hey, they didn't get shut out tonight. At least.
Listen, hey, points. I've been a part of these games. They're a struggle. But listen,
Cam
we got
Dugan,
points.
the junior, drops back, and now a flag goes down, and maybe delay a game. Clock stops with 3:45 left to play. It'll be 4th and 4. Now dual safeties for the Patriots. Dugan and one other. High snap fielded cleanly. They're going to fake. And Morgan has a first down and a couple more.
Zach Morgan.
Grab another West Warwick
Simply went
Wizards.
to the right side and hope people were going to block for him, and they did.
Down with the special teams trick
I'll tell you what,
play.
listen, again, also as a track athlete, obviously I was on Zach's team for 2 years. Very gifted athlete. Went to the nationals as a jumper. Great athlete.
Zach Morgan with the run to the right to pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 for West Warwick now with 2:56, 2:55, 2:54 left to go, and they're trailing by 45 points. Quincy Robinson brings them out. They're stretched all along the field. Q's going to look into the flat. It's going to be incomplete. Or was it dropped? I thought.
Was dropped.
Picked back up. That ball was dropped. And they didn't call it an incomplete pass.
Is that because it was behind the line of scrimmage?
Yep.
With a nice recovery and a short game.
I know. What do you
of
think
5
there,
yards.
Brixley? That looked like simple incomplete pass to me, and all of a sudden they kept the line action going.
Definitely close. I saw incomplete, but listen, hey, I think at this point, refs are trying to get the game moving.
In a 45-point game, yeah.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt, right?
So good stick-to-itiveness anyway, but Medeiros thinking enough to pick up the ball and run. Got 9 out of it. DeJuan Price comes wide left side. Here comes the man in motion that way. It looked like it was Petrarca now. Quincy's going to roll to the right side. He's going to be taken down for a loss. Kind of about the 42-yard line.
They bring the motion with the sophomore tight end, Colin Freitas. Try to get levered on the outside, but that Portsmouth defense has been all night. Too much for the Wizards to handle.
1:20 the clock rolling. So Portsmouth will raise its record to 6-0. The Wizards will fall to 2-4. Miguel Goff will go wide right side here on 3rd and a lot. And they sweep right side. And a couple of yards, no more. And the flag got tossed 21 yards.
Thrown from the rooftop of John F. Deering Middle School. With 49 seconds
And
left.
now we'll see what the call is. There's another confab of officials. West Pennington will go out and talk about it. As we've got a player down, so we'll take our last break. With the score 52-7. On I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
The distinctive and delicious flavors of Italy are now available for lunch at Pat's Italian Restaurant in Coventry. Take time out from your busy day and enjoy all of the great dishes at Pat's, featuring homemade pasta, Pat's famous tomato sauce, stylish salads, great appetizers, and zesty drinks. And Pat's is serving dinner daily at 4:30. Pat's Italian Restaurant, 650 Nooseneck Hill Road in Coventry. Check out the complete menu at coventry.patsitalian.com.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows. And there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Joel Olson's okay. Jeff King says run the clock. And this might be your final play of a very long evening. Robinson sets them up. Out of the gun, he's got the football. He'll drop back. He'll look to throw. Gives it all he's got, and it's incomplete at the outline.
Ball's incomplete.
And unless they can get in a hurry up right here and get one more playoff, that would be the last one. 20 seconds showing on the clock. They'll try to get it off. Here comes Medeiros quickly to the left side. He'll be there with him now. Q is going to look. He's going to try to throw again. He does, and it is going to be complete. And that'll do it.
And that'll wrap up the game tonight.
A long night, a hard night for the Wizards, and a tough one to swallow for the Orange and Black. Portsmouth raises its undefeated record to 6-0 with a 52-7 win. We'll be back with the Bills Place postgame show in a moment on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Please drive safely.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's it's Johnny Mac, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
Now, the Bill's Place post-game show on I-105.5 and 1450 AM. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street, West Warwick. Now, back to John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent job. Excellent. Mike?
Hired like 15 minutes before we went on the air.
I know he was. I know. He said he was going to do the clock when he first got here. I'm doing the clock. I'm like, oh, okay. Then he comes back and goes, I'm going to be John's partner. I'm like, oh, perfect. Mike Green. You got your backup, Mike Green. If Molly ever needs you, to go watch another softball game again, we got Briggsy right here.
Good time.
So, first order of business, before we go through the litany of scoring, our offensive and defensive players of the game sponsored by Washington Trust, and you and I both agree that Jackson Hackley, with his 2 interceptions,
100%.
although he played very well offensively as well, he's our defensive player of the game.
You don't see 2 picks often in a high school game. Hackley did it.
And then I'll leave this one up to you. We talked ad nauseum before the game started, back when I had a voice, about Joe Sanderson and Adam Kanhidi, and how you have to keep the ball away from 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are in the running, the only players in the running for the offensive player of the game. Which one do you want?
Listen, I think I'm going to go to Adam Kahini. He commanded the huddle very well tonight. When plays broke down, he made things happen. He a bunch of plays where they were in the sprint out. The Wizards defense kind of got in his face, made pressure, and then he stick his foot in the ground, gets lateral. And I saw a play back down here at the 30-yard line where he gained 15 yards of a busted play. He's a great athlete, do-it-all guy. Great game from Keenan.
Sanderson went over from the 4 on a 5-play drive after he set himself up on the 32-yard run. With a minute 40 going to the game, it was 7-0, and it was all Portsmouth from there on out. Canidi, a 4-yard run, capping off an 11-play, 51-yard drive. Then Hackley, an interception, then set up his own 2-yard run. Within 12 minutes, it was 21-0. Canidi from 25, Canidi to Hackley. Corona got picked off again. Labonte, a 34-yard field goal. At halftime, it was 31-0. Then Hackley, a 30-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. That was a weird play. Ended up being 38-0 after the kick. Prestapino, a touchdown of 22 yards with 3:36 left in the third, made it 38-0. Excuse me, that made it 45-0. Sacco, a touchdown. Paris to McMullen for 79 yards right after that. 52-7, your final score. Can they come back against Middletown, Chris?
Listen, 100%. We know the stakes against Middletown. That's been one of our rivals the last 2-3 years. We've had some battles with them. Middletown, very young team this year. They graduated a lot of seniors, graduated quarterback last year. But one thing that they're well coached, very well coached. Their coach will have them ready. So it's going to be exciting, but should be a get-right game for the Wizards.
Wizards play on Friday night on the East Bay at Gardette Middle School. Great job. Thank you so much for filling in.
Good job. Excellent job.
Always a pleasure.
Johnny Boots, always the best.
Thank you.
Can't beat him.
Thank you.
And for Eric White and his crew as well, let me give a shout out to the crew from Wizards TV. Of course, Eric White, the advisor, Juliana Dutra, Bahari Morris, Jada Dion, and our buddy Mike Dennis, headed the camera work on Wizards TV. So for Boots and for Chris Briggs, John Parenti, sayonara from Mesnicki Field. The final score in a yucker tonight. The Patriots 52, the West Warwick Wizards 7.